Yo, Lazy Eagles 25 Entertainment TV. You guessed it, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that sub button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. You already know we here. Feeling a lot better, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about something real quick before we get this thing started. And what we talking about this week is, two quarterbacks that was in the 2021 draft. We all said the quarterback draft was a fluke, right? We said the whole quarterback draft was a fluke from last year. Starting to think otherwise. Now, two quarterbacks out of that draft, Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields, I think are the best out of that draft. We've yet to see Trey Lance play a whole season for the 49ers. But I think Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields are it. Now, Zach Wilson, I don't know. We're going to see tomorrow night, right? We're going to see. Sooner or later, we're going to see. But I definitely think Trevor Lawrence is a special talent, and him and Doug Peterson are going to win a lot of Super Bowls together. Also, let me say this. If Zach Wilson finds a way to win this game tomorrow, Mike White is not ever touching the football again. I hope you realize that, right? As a Jets fan, if you love Mike White, we know he got broken ribs and all that, but if Zach Wilson finds a way to win this game tomorrow, Mike White's not seeing the ball again, especially with broken ribs. That's easily able to happen again. You know what I'm saying? That's easily able to reoccur. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, Lazy Eagles 25 Entertainment TV. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit the notification bell, all that good shit, man. Share this shit, comment on this shit, man, because we ain't stopping. We ain't going nowhere. They can only do so much to me. But you know what? I'm going to keep coming back, just like Pac said. But listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Trevor Lawrence, right? In my opinion, I think he is going to be serious with Doug Peterson. Now, mind you, I said the last 4 games, he's thrown 11 touchdowns, right? How many he threw last game? He threw 4 touchdowns in this game, too. So what is that, 12, 13, 14, 15? If I'm not mistaken, Trevor Lawrence is the truth, guys. He's the truth. I mean, I can go back and look at the stats right now. I mean, the stats ain't going to say nothing different, is it? Trevor Lawrence is nice. Trevor Lawrence is going to be the franchise quarterback for the Jacksonville Jaguars. We are here. He's not going nowhere. Trevor Lawrence is not going nowhere. Why would you want him to go somewhere? Him and Dougie P is going to do it big. You know I'm telling the truth? He has a quarterback. He has actually a quarterback guru coach. And if they fuck around and bring Frank Reich over there with him, oh, my God. Because even Frank Reich made Carson Wentz look good. Even when he was in Indianapolis, just the fact that the owner is a fucking cokehead, right? We can't do nothing about that, though. But even though as much as I hate Carson Wentz, as much as he pussied out on the Eagles, he did ball out over there on the Colts. My wife's telling me that all the time. She does. But at the same time, folks, Trevor Lawrence and Doug Peterson together is going to be lethal in this league. And mind you, that whole team is young. And mind you, Trevor Lawrence is what, 24, 25? So let's sit back and remember that Doug Peterson has experience in the playoffs. He has experience in the Super Bowl. He has a ring. He runs another ring. I think Doug Peterson's going to be a Hall of Fame head coach. I don't want to fucking hear it. And they go get Frank Reich, and what do? Now in the offseason, they can help fix that defense up, right? Defense is already kind of good. They got Cisco. They got Jenkins. They have pieces out there. They got Josh Allen, the defensive end, you know what I mean? Not the Josh Allen from Buffalo, the Josh Allen, the black Josh Allen from Jacksonville that played defense. Now, it's not only one Josh Allen in the world, guys. But like I want to say this right here. I think, in my opinion, that they're going to win out. Now, mind you, I get it because you got games like Jacksonville got this one. The Jets defense is no slouch. I get you. The Jets defense is no slouch, and there's reasons why you can go against Jacksonville because of that Jets defense. But at the same time, me being me, I don't trust Zach Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're going to see a 2021 NFL Draft QB battle tomorrow night, and I cannot wait. I paid my Amazon Prime last time I got paid. Ain't got no excuses. I'm about to enjoy some football. I'm about to mooch off my wife, and I'm about to make her buy me food and beer, and I'm going to sit here and watch the fucking game tomorrow, and I can't wait. So you know what? Let's just sit here and I'm going to keep telling y'all why I think Trevor Lawrence is going to win, why I think the Jaguars is going to win, right? And I'm going to give y'all reasons why I think the Jets is going to win. But I'm telling y'all right now, I'm not saying Robert Saleh is trash. I mean, Robert Saleh is not a trash coach, but he's not Doug Peterson. Doug Peterson is the truth. And the reason why really Doug Peterson left Philadelphia was because he didn't get along with the GM, Howie Roseman. And look at him now, though. Doug Peterson is about to bring a winning culture to Jacksonville. He's about to bring Jacksonville a winning fucking culture. What else can you ask for? What else are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, but I'm telling you, if the Jets win, I would not be shocked. Think about it. It's a rebuild year. Doug Peterson is looking to see what he has, what he needs to get in the offseason. That's Doug Peterson. Again, he's a Super Bowl winning coach. He knows what he's doing. But I don't think the Jets defense is going to be enough. I'm not sitting here saying Trevor Lawrence is better than Jared Goff. Trevor Lawrence is only second year in the league, but what I'm seeing right now is Doug Peterson knows how to scheme this guy. Last year, Trevor Lawrence looked like shit. This year, Trevor Lawrence looks good. Is it a coincidence? Didn't Doug Peterson make Nick Foles look good? Didn't he win a ring with Nick Foles? Philly special, all this bullshit. What kind of trick plays is he going to dial up? The Jaguar special? What the Jacksonville special? The Duval special? I'm just saying. So let's just stay focused and stay on facts, man. Doug Peterson and Trevor Lawrence is going to be a match made in fucking hell. Well, hell for us. Heaven for them, but hell for us because they're going to be wreaking havoc on the whole league. And mind you, they beat the Philadelphia. We only beat them by 8 points. We only beat the Jaguars by 8 points in Philly. So what that tell you? That's a good team. You know what I'm saying? Don't believe the hype. And I know. Oh my God, Jets. I get it. Defense, right? It's not going to be able to work. Let's see. So right now we're looking at Trevor Lawrence, right? Why I say Trevor Lawrence is going to be the future of the Jacksonville Jaguars, and they will be a fool to get rid of him, which I highly doubt it, but he's a franchise quarterback. And mind you, I like people that say, give quarterbacks another 2 or 3 years, right? That's what they say. People saying that about Mac Jones. He was out of that draft, but he's good, but I think he needs to leave New England. If Bill Belichick's going to continue to stay there, I think he leaves New England because Belichick right now is fucking that kid up. But that's a whole nother side story for another day. We'll talk about that more when we do our picks. But look at the stats right here. Let's just hold here. Look at the stats of Trevor Lawrence, right? Let's just look at this right here, okay? Right? Against the Dallas Cowboys, 4 touchdowns. Against Tennessee, 3. Against Baltimore, 3. Against Kansas City, 2. Right? This man got 24 touchdowns this season. Still got 3 more games, folks. Still got 3 more games. Right? If this man goes out there and throws 4 touchdowns against the defense that you guys proclaim is the best in the league or one of the best in the league, right? Dominant, elite, juggernaut defense. If he goes out there and does that, then you know what? I don't want to hear shit else about Trevor Lawrence. He is the best quarterback out of that rookie class. It's that simple. He's the best quarterback out of that rookie class. 2 people in the building. Hit that like button. Hit that sub button. Hit the notification bell. And thank you for coming through and supporting me. If you ain't linked up, if you ain't subbed up yet, man. Like I said, man, thank you for coming through and thank you for watching my channel, man. Comment and share. I'm a little under the weather, but I'm still here fighting for everybody. You already know. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence is no joke. And mind you, too, I said this 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 touchdowns and 1 interception. I think I told y'all this on the channel a couple of days ago, right? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So in the Dallas game, right? If it wasn't for the Dallas game, he wouldn't have thrown an interception since October 30th. This man would have went a whole almost 2 months without throwing an interception. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. For a second-year quarterback, that's ridiculous. Trevor Lawrence is the future. It's going to be a future face of this league. Get used to it. You're going to see a lot of him and Doug Peterson together, in my opinion. All right? The defense, I get it. Jacksonville Jaguars defense got some pieces, but they're not all the way there yet. Doug will find a defensive coordinator to suit his needs. He will eventually, right? He's going to find somebody to suit his needs eventually. What I'm saying to you guys is this. They have the quarterback. They have their coach. Have a couple, ETN and all of them, you know what I'm saying, and Zay Davis. Got a couple receivers out there. You know, they got Evan Ingram. He's balling. Christian Kirk is balling too. I would say get one more receiver just to solidify it up. You know, get one more number 1 receiver, solidify it up, right? Evan Ingram's over there balling, man. I don't think nobody wants to ball for New York, but everything. But like, because Evan Ingram left, he balling. Kadarius Toney went to Chiefs, he's balling before he got hurt. I seen Evan Ingram carry a motherfucking man all the way to the sideline like he was a fucking rag doll and shit. There was a 5-year-old hanging onto his body. He just dragged him to the sideline. That's insane. So let's sit back and realize that this team is going to be dangerous for a while, guys. So you might as well just get ready. On the other hand, the Jets. Absolutely big. What up, man? What up, OG? Absolutely. On the other hand, The Jets, right? What are we going to sit here? I mean, nothing really to talk about. I mean, I think really and truly, this is a make or break game for Zach Wilson. Make or break game for Zach Wilson. I mean, listen, look, you have an elite defense, Zach. All you got to do is this, Zach. Come out here, win this game. You guys are set up, right? No. You're going to be set up in the right direction. No, they're going to be set up in the right direction. You're going to be set up for the future because if you win this game, they're not putting Mike White back in there. I just said that about 10 minutes ago. If Zach Wilson, you win this game, they're not putting Mike White back in the game. It's that simple. So handle your business, Mike. Handle your business, Zach. Handle your business. Zach, handle your business. In the last game, he threw 2 interceptions and he threw for almost 400 yards. So I'm not wrong. Am I right or wrong? Cut out the interceptions, Zach. Don't force the ball. Do what you got to do. You understand what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. That's it. Do exactly what you got to do, and you'll be fine. You beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm telling you guys right now, they're not benching them back for Mike White. Mike White has lingering rib injury that's going to linger, right? He threw for 317, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 89 passer rating against Detroit Lions. Now, for a team that doesn't really have a good defense, that's terrible. I'm not even going to hold you. I'm not hating on Zach Wilson either. That's terrible. The Detroit Lions defense is not that good. They are like top 20 or 25 or 30, right? Then last week against New England, he threw 77 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. I mean, that's horrible. That's like a wide receiver gets type of numbers like that at running backs. But then he had another week against New England. He threw 355 for 3 interceptions, 2 touchdowns. I mean, in my opinion, right? Let's compare stats here. Let's do Mike White. Let's do Mike White because you know what? I'm sick of I don't never really defend Zach Wilson in a way. I got peers that do, but like anytime you tell me that, nobody wants to play with him, that's a bad look. You know what I'm saying? That's a terrible look. Like the locker room don't like Zach Wilson, none of that. That's a bad look. It's a terrible look. So let's see what we got right here. All right. So Mike White against the Buffalo Bills, December 11th, he threw for 268 yards, right? Against the Minnesota Vikings, he threw for 370, 2 interceptions. That's terrible because the Minnesota Vikings defense is garbage. Against the Chicago Bears, he threw for 315 and 3 tutty, right? But the Chicago defense is terrible, right? I mean, he did better than Jalen Hurts did against the Chicago Bears. I mean, but Jalen Hurts still threw for 400. But anyway, that's 149.3 passer rating. That's insane. I'm going to say something. Right now. I think they're the same quarterback. They throw the same amount of interceptions. I think they're the same quarterback. I mean, Mike White's a little more consistent. He threw, he's going to have off game now. Look, this thing about Jets fans, right? Y'all need to get ready for this. Mike White is going to have a game. He's going to have a game where he throws only 125 yards. It's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? He has, first year starting? Well, second year starting, but he wasn't really starting the whole season. So it's going to be a fall off. Y'all need to make up the mind of what y'all want. Do y'all want to keep Zach Wilson? Y'all got to make up your mind about what y'all want, man. Honestly, because right here it's not. You can't be wishy-washy. And to be honest, man, I think if Zach beats the Jaguars, he should be the number one. He should be the starter for the rest of the way, no matter what he does, because he's keeping you guys alive. But in my opinion, I don't think he's able to shoot out with Trevor Lawrence. But I'm telling you, it's simple. Everything right here that we need to see. It's a battle of the 2021 NFL draft quarterbacks. In my opinion, I think that the Jaguars will win this game 27-24, right? And I got Mike White coming back. Neither QB is a franchise changing QB. Exactly. Just what I said. There you go. You know what I'm saying? So, they look about the same. It's not really nothing jumping out to me except for Mike White. He go double weeks with throwing 300. I mean, what? Zach Wilson got 2 games where he throws over 300 yards this year. If I'm not mistaken, I can double back again. But it's not really nothing crazy. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, he got 2 games where he go over 300 yards. So, I mean, like I said, about the same thing, but at the same time, I say this big. If Zach Wilson wins this game, I think he stays the starter. He should stay the starter. Because this is a huge game. This is a meaningful game. And for him to come off the bench and do this would be insane, but I don't think he can. Like I said, hit that like button, hit the sub button, share, subscribe. You're watching the rewatch. I know my man Big Run, the only one in here right now. So I told y'all my thing is going to be 27-24. Jaguars got Jacksonville winning 27-24. I'm going to bring up everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Probably going to be up here for like 45 minutes or an hour. They ain't going to be up here that long because all we talking about is this. And tomorrow we'll probably do the picks tomorrow. But, yeah, I'm telling you guys, man, I got Jacksonville winning that game. All right? See what we going to do. All right. Yep. I mean, you know, I like I'm not really, I mean, the fact that they say, you know, Zach Wilson is not like in the locker room, that's not a good look. I don't like, if he's an asshole, I'm definitely not going to root for an asshole. But, you know, like I said, I'm not, you know, that's just my opinion, you know, and then I'm not there, so I don't really know what the fuck is really going on. But, yeah, man, it's you don't want Mike White to take your job, Zach. You better win this shit. It's that simple, man. It's that simple. You don't do it, you're gonna lose your job. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? So we shall see. We shall see. See what we got here. Boom. Put that in there. Boom. All right. The link is in there. Let's get it, man. Yeah, we ain't gonna be on that long tonight, just talking about this one game. Then tomorrow we'll probably talk about the recap, make some picks, do the picks for week 16 and keep it popping, man. That's it. But yeah, man, I got Jacksonville winning that. Man. Definitely got Jacksonville winning that, man. You know what I'm saying? I just think Zach Wilson's not that good, and I think Trevor Lawrence is the shit. It's that simple, you know. There's nothing really more I can say about it because, you know, it is what it is. But, yep. You know, yeah, man. That's what I think is going to happen, man. I think they're going to pull that off because let's go ahead and look at some stuff as far as right here. Yo, what up?
Not much. What's up, my brother?
Chilling, man. What you doing, OG?
Not much. Just chilling. You know, reading the book, The Art of War tonight.
There you go.
I'm reading the book, but it's always good to keep rereading.
For sure. Definitely. So what you think, man? What you think about tomorrow night's game, man?
Oh, you talking about the Jets and Jaguars?
Yeah, Jets and Jaguars, baby.
Man, that game right there could have a pivotal shift to the playoff picture. That game can rock a lot of playoff, the whole playoff tree big time. Because me personally, looking at like Jacksonville, Doug Peterson has them playing like on a different level right now. The way they started the season compared to how they're finishing it now is two different teams.
Mm-hmm.
And if they play like the way they did against Dallas and do not let themselves get down and keep playing and keep fighting, they are a very dangerous team. Very dangerous team. And people forget Trevor Lawrence is vicious too. There were two Slim Reapers in college football. He was the other Slim Reaper. They called him that too. Yes, he used to cut defenses up. It's like now he got a quarterback whisperer as a coach and somebody that's bringing out his best potential.
Right.
Doug Peterson is a beast. I don't care what anybody says.
Facts.
The same way I toot my horn about Dan Quinn defensively, Doug Peterson gets the notch to me when it comes down to developing quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And getting the best out of his quarterbacks. He's the man.
Right. How you feel about Zach, man? You think if Zach beat the Jaguars, he gonna stay up?
I mean,
He gonna keep him at 1?
they may if he does, but with that whole situation, I see within the next couple of years, neither one of them might not even be the quarterback for the Jets. I'm just being honest. I just see it.
Right. Right. I don't know. What's your prediction? What's your score prediction?
I'm looking at. I think I'm going with Jacksonville. I'm going with them 26-21.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. A little bomb shootout and all that. Well, I tell you what, I don't know the repercussions of the Jets. I know for a fact Jaguars can't lose at all.
Nope.
They lose. They scrap their season. The Jets, can the Jets lose?
Man, I think the Jets, they may be able to take one loss.
Right.
But it basically depends upon how everybody else is doing also.
For sure. Anything else you want to get out about this week, man?
Not much. I'm just like waiting for the games to go, to kick through. I'm definitely waiting to see our game. That's what I'm waiting for.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Even though shit ain't really it's really worthless because you're in the playoffs, I'm in the playoffs, and then we could wrap up beating the Saints next week. So it's really like I kind of wanted to see like, okay, can you imagine if y'all would have beat the Jags and then we would have lost to the Bears?
Oh, that would be a big talk going into this game.
That game would have been serious. That would have been a good ass game too. Everybody would have fought.
Would have been pivotal.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
because I tell people the Eagles, they are a different team this year. I have to give them credit for that. Totally different.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just, like I said, man, we're in the. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, I don't know how you feel about this on your Cowboys because really and truly, they lost most of their games at home. They lost 2 in a row to 2 at home. So basically, not a bad road team either. I really don't care about Phoenix, man. I think first seed is cool, but like we in the postseason. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you get there, I feel like Jalen Hurts will anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then go ahead.
No, I was saying, yep, I agree.
It really don't matter, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna wrap that shit up, man.
Right.
We'll stay on for 5 more minutes to try to wait on everybody to come up. Anybody else coming up, we'll bounce. But ain't really much to talk about. We're talking about this one game, man. But yeah, man. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. 4:00, man. Definitely gonna be there, man. Be there, be square. I'm definitely gonna be there, man. Tuned in, and we're gonna be on after that night. Then that 1:00 game the next day, you got the Dolphins and Packers on Christmas Day. That's pivotal too because Green Bay won't any chance they got to win out.
And I keep telling people that game is going to be a very pivotal game for the Dolphins. If the Dolphins beat Green Bay, I'm not saying that Tua is the second coming. Don't give him confidence. Do not give him confidence going forward, man. Right now, the Dolphins are kind of sputtering. A lot of it is due to their defense too.
Right.
I'm telling them, do not give him confidence. If he goes out and beats Aaron Rodgers, because I'm telling you, last week's game gave him a little bit of confidence, even though they lost. It gave him some confidence. So if you give him confidence, that can be a problem for everybody else. It can be a real problem.
Would you agree that the snow saved the Bills?
I mean, to be honest with you, the snow did it, and time. Because I'm being honest, one thing I like that you have been saying, my brother, is you've been basing it off of who is going to have the ball last.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that played a big factor, a major factor, because it's like both teams were going back and forth in a heavyweight fight. And the
Right.
way I look at it, Tua is not scared of Josh Allen nor the Bills.
Right. Right. So and then like I'm gonna say this because and it's weird because let's talk a little bit about the Bengals, Chiefs, and Bills while we're here, right?
Right.
I think the Bengals have the best defense out of all three of them. What you think?
I mean, on paper, they definitely do. But who's hot right now? The Bengals defense is hot. Ever since they did what they did to Derrick Henry, they've been hot. They're the hottest, but the Bills does have the best defense on paper.
Right.
They do. Especially when Von Miller is playing.
That's true. That's true. And then they're gonna miss him like a motherfucker, man, in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, because that edge rusher that can blow up or change a game.
Yep.
That plays a lot. People do not realize that about football. The pass rush and your coverage changes a lot. And for those who don't know football, I'm gonna say this here. Sometimes we see teams where that pass rush is so awesome. They're saying, "Oh my God, they're doing this here." But sometimes pass rushes are good because you have a marvelous, superior secondary that locks all the perimeter players down, the wide receivers and tight ends. So what else do you expect? The defensive line and the linebackers can get to the QB. They can stop the running back.
Right.
Like they call them coverage sacks.
Right.
And then sometimes the defensive pressure can be so good that it makes up for the daggone defensive backfield not being as good. So it goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
It goes hand in hand. But your team is balanced with it.
Yeah, but
You're balanced, my brother.
Jonathan Gannon, man.
If he don't call stupid ass plays. That's all it is, man. Don't call boneheaded plays. Sometimes, man, I think some of these guys do that stuff because they don't want to be where they're at coaching. Or they have jealous ones envy.
Well, I mean, what jobs are going to be? Okay, let me ask you a question, right? So we're talking about jobs and vacant jobs and all that. What jobs are going to be available, though? Everybody's pretty much sealed up, right?
I mean, yeah, basically, I don't really see it. The only place I might see somebody going to is Indianapolis.
Okay, that's fair.
I see that. I don't see the Panthers not re-signing their interim coach because he has those boys playing good. If they turn around and let him go and he get picked up by somebody else, oh my goodness. He's somebody who Belichick should bring in that can make his team get better.
Yeah.
Bring him in as a coordinator, which one is his best, what's his best critiques at? Is it on the offensive side of the ball or the defensive side of the ball? But I would bring him in.
Okay, let me say this, right? So this will be Justin Herbert's first time in the playoffs, right?
Right.
Wow.
That's gonna be scary.
So I think Brandon Staley's job, I think he survives another year if he gets some in the postseason.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Okay. So that's okay. So what about Commanders? Ron Rivera, maybe they give him one more year?
I mean, he will get sympathy, and they'll probably let him stay one more year.
Because he beat cancer and all that.
Yeah, beat all that. How much he's part of the NFL, Hall of Fame and stuff like that. So yeah.
All right, and then what you got? Giants are covered. Dallas is covered. I don't think Mike McCarthy going nowhere next year. They probably gonna give him it. I
Nope.
think they're gonna let Dak and Mike McCarthy play out their thing together.
I think that too, unless something tragic happens.
You are horrible. What up, Big Brillo? Go subscribe to the Brillo the Big Review. Please do that, man. Hit that like button also, man. Hit that sub button. What up, though? What's up, man? Brillo the Big Review. We about to be back busy and them shows drop for sure. Yeah, man. I don't know who out there, man. Commanders. You said no Ron Rivera. He grandfathered in. Dallas, no. Giants, they ain't letting go nowhere near Dable, bro. Dable staying for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Lions are good. I say they'll give Dan Campbell one more year. Minnesota, Kevin O'Connell ain't going no motherfucking where. Bears, he just got hired, so no. And then he could work with Justin Fields too.
That's right.
Green Bay, Matt LaFleur, that'll be a shocker. I
don't know. Yeah. Because in a way, a lot of that fan base think he should go anyway.
Would you go grab a Sean Payton if you're the owner of the Green Bay Packers?
See, I don't know because it'd be what Sean Payton wants, man. Sean Payton is not going to want to deal with Aaron Rodgers unless he is the Aaron Rodgers we saw the other night, where he's mature, calm, and keeping his cool. If he can't do that, I know Sean Payton does not want that headache.
Right. What's up, Detroit?
What up?
What's up, man? What you think about this game tomorrow night?
Jaguars Jets.
Yeah.
It's in New York. I'm gonna go with the Jets, man.
All right. Why you say that?
Because of their defense.
All right.
I mean, like the Jaguars, they play really, really good. Like it's hard to score. You have to be mentally locked in to score on the Jets off defense because they will make you do things that you don't want to do. I don't know if Trevor Lawrence is ready for all that yet.
Okay. What you got? What score you got?
14, 10 or something like that.
Damn.
What up, Brillo? What up, though?
You got to be in a defensive battle. You hear that bit?
Yep.
10. It's
really defensive.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question, Detroit. So if Zach Wilson wins, do you not bench him no more the rest of the year?
If he wins, you just got to stick it out. I actually think that the man gonna finish the rest of the season. Now, I don't think Mike White is gonna come back. You know what I mean? Because he got a broken ribs, man. I don't think no doctor right now gonna clear that. You got to heal up.
All right. And then another thing I wanted to talk about was what else we was talking about, man? I forgot. Bit.
We were talking about. So we were talking about that. We were talking about Zach Wilson, which quarterback is going be there for the future, basically their quarterback controversy that's going to end up happening and with the Jets. So what else did we talk about?
Brillo.
A few more games. Just how, the games are going to be coming out this weekend.
Saturday, too.
And we talked about the Dolphins. And how the Dolphins and Packers game is going to be very pivotal.
How y'all think that's gonna play out? My bad, y'all. How y'all think that's gonna play out? It's cold as shit out here, bro. I had to come in. It's like we about to get like 7 inches of snow, and it's down there like 20 degrees outside, dog. Woo.
Wow.
Yeah, what y'all think is gonna happen, man? Y'all think the good old Aaron Rodgers gonna pull it out?
I don't know, because right now that game is going to be a very, very, very pivotal game, because even sometimes when you lose, you still get confidence. You feel me? And I want to see how Tua reacts to after losing the game that he did this past weekend to the Bills because he played them very well. If he comes in there and he steps up and plays really good again, I'm going to be very, very, very skeptical and worried for the Green Bay. If like he comes in there focused, I mean that game could be a game where the Dolphins could go back on another winning streak.
Ooh, that is a fact. Hold on. When I'm looking at the schedule, not the schedule, my bad. In the playoff right now, if the playoff is this week, the Dolphins will be playing the Kansas City Chiefs, man.
Oh, shit.
They would be, and then you know what I mean. I think they could be able to score some points, but I don't think the Dolphins are ready to be going on no shootout with the Kansas City Chiefs. They'd be better off. If I was them, I need to win for I can get out of that spot. And I'm afraid that Buffalo will lose a game because I think Miami think they could beat Buffalo if they play them again.
Yeah, they do.
Bam.
All right, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, bro. That's how we're gonna do this, right? Tennessee, if this is how the playoff looks, if this is how it's gonna end up being, which I highly doubt it, Tennessee, one and done. Baltimore can easily upset a lot of these motherfuckers with Lamar Jackson. Right? They got Roquan Smith, they got Houston.
They could, but where the receivers at?
I mean, Lamar Jackson's a freak.
He is, but they gonna game plan to stop him. They're gonna put 9 men in the box, and they're gonna play 9. They're gonna play zone. They're gonna make him. They ain't gonna let no team. Buffalo ain't gonna let Lamar Jackson beat them like that, man. Not just run the ball. You gonna have to pass.
What about Roquan Smith though?
What about him? He don't play offense.
All right.
Do we play offense?
No, he
I
don't.
just need to know.
Defense.
Yeah, he play defense, right? I know who he is. He's nice, but I mean, shoot, I don't even know if he playing for Baltimore.
I heard he was balling. How you feel about this team right here? Chargers going in. How you feel about that?
They good. They kind of shaky though.
I think Justin Herbert going in is going to be. I gotta see it. You know what I'm saying? Because all this hype and everything like that over Justin Herbert is like, I gotta see it. Talking about he the best young quarterback ever and shit. And Joy Taylor
best young quarterback ever.
Yeah, that's what they said on.
Who said that?
That's what they was responding to on the show Speak, and Joy Taylor was getting mad. Like, how the fuck y'all claiming this? Like, come on, man, really?
You had a lot of young quarterbacks way before his time, though.
Exactly. Hell no. Yeah, but Brillo said y'all making the playoffs.
They win Saturday. There, yeah.
All right.
Shit, if they lose Saturday, still can. They gotta go. I think they need to win. So it's Carolina, and they need to beat the Bears. And if they could possibly move up. If let me see. If possible, okay. They could move up if the Giants and Commanders if they lose.
All right.
If I'm the Minnesota Vikings, I don't want them going because if they do it, they will be playing them and again for the third time. But this time they're the Dolphins. I'm not the Dolphins, but the Vikings will be at home. But can they stop them?
Right.
If Miami, if Tua, eliminates Aaron Rodgers, right? Ain't that something to put like historically under his belt on his resume? That's some good resume shit, right? Am I wrong?
I mean, shit.
It's just another game.
If this the only way it could happen, if this was the last game and the Packers needed to win to get to the playoff, then I give you that. But shit, they win this game, they got to play against the Vikings and the Lions. They got a lot of game, and they got to have help too.
No, but if they lose to Miami, it's a wrap. They can't lose no games at all. The Packers.
This ain't nothing, man. You ain't beating them in the. You're not beating Aaron Rodgers in the playoff. You're not doing nothing. The Packers is not that good, man.
All right, Hall of Fame QB.
It don't matter, man. If you ain't got no defense, if you
Football
Aaron
is a
Rodgers
team
ain't. I mean,
sport.
let's be honest, man. If Matt Stafford was playing, they would have beat them on Monday night. They didn't play that. I mean, Baker Mayfield didn't play that bad. He ain't played great, but he ain't played bad. I mean, he ain't got no receivers.
The pass rush showed up. I guess I don't know.
Shit, I mean, it's easy to have a pass rush against the Ram. I mean, offensive line. It ain't like they could stop somebody.
Right. Let's see. Anything else you want to say?
No, I'm good, man.
All right. Big. Anything else you want to say?
No, I'm good. Just praying for another good weekend of football.
Oh, it's because it ain't no either you gonna be in or you gonna be out. It ain't no, you know what I mean?
That is true.
You know,
you're gonna be Jordan Lamar. You're gonna get to water. Hey, brother, they gonna get their water cut off, ain't they, bro?
You guys tell y'all they better tell Josh Allen to stop diving.
Oh man, and Josh Allen, man, please don't do it in the playoff, man. Because if you one concussion away from missing 2 games, if you don't be careful.
Because playoff football,
or a dislocated shoulder.
That
when
too.
he goes in there, he going in there shoulder first and stuff. He better start thinking about what he's doing.
I don't think he gonna stop, man. Can't nobody tell him what to do.
And then they ain't even got Trubisky no more to even come out there and game manage for him.
No, they don't.
They got Keenum. Keenum he ain't better than Trubisky. But we gonna get out of here. Nothing much to talk about. We just covering one game tonight. We'll be back tomorrow.
Oh, I'm about to say. I'm like, okay, when you doing picks Friday?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Tomorrow, okay. Tomorrow, Thursday, okay. Dang, I was about to say. I said I'm late already because I was just getting in. I said I pray I wasn't late, but
I just wanted to shoot out some watch hour content. I ain't putting nothing on in a couple of days. I've been sick, so try to shoot some.
Got you.
But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow after the Jaguars and Jets, man. Trevor, Lawrence, and that Jets defense is gonna be fun to watch. I'll let y'all boys. Peace.
All right, I've been in Discord about an hour, man.
All right.
All right.